Hey guys, a warm welcome back to the channel. Today I'm sharing my real experience with the monTEK Swivel Bike Wall Mount, the 4-pack version, and honestly this is one of those products you don't realize you need until your garage starts looking like a bike obstacle course. I've been using this setup for a while now, and it has completely changed how my space looks and feels. So what this basically is, it's a vertical bike storage system that mounts onto your wall and lets you hang your bikes upright instead of leaving them on the floor. Each mount can hold up to around 66 pounds, which is more than enough for most regular bikes like road bikes, mountain bikes, and even heavier hybrids. The whole idea is to free up floor space, and if your garage or room is even slightly cramped, this makes a massive difference. The first thing I noticed after installing it is just how much cleaner everything looks. Before this, my bikes were leaning against walls, falling over, scratching things, just a mess. Now everything is neatly lined up vertically, and it instantly makes the space feel bigger and more organized. It's one of those small upgrades that has a surprisingly big impact. One of the standout features here is the swivel design. Unlike basic hooks that just hold your bike in one fixed position, this one can rotate side to side. That means after hanging your bike, you can push it closer to the wall so it doesn't stick out awkwardly. If you have multiple bikes like I do, this feature is a game changer because you can angle them slightly and fit more bikes in a tighter space without them bumping into each other. Another thing I really liked is that you don't need to awkwardly lift your entire bike in a complicated way. You basically roll the rear wheel in and then guide the front wheel onto the hook. It feels a lot more natural and less tiring, especially if your bike is a bit heavy. After a few tries, it becomes second nature. The build quality is honestly better than I expected. It's made from solid steel, so it feels strong and secure once it's properly mounted. There's also a rubber coating on the hook where your wheel sits, which helps protect your rims and prevents scratches. That's important, especially if you care about keeping your bike in good condition. Installation is pretty straightforward, but I'll be honest, this is not something you should rush. You need to mount it into a solid surface like a wall stud or concrete wall. Once it's installed correctly though, it feels very stable and you don't get that scary feeling like your bike might fall off. It comes with the necessary hardware, so you don't have to run around buying extra parts. Now it's not perfect, because nothing ever is. One thing to keep in mind is that this mount works best with standard bike sizes. If you have really wide tires, super deep rims, or a very heavy electric bike, you might run into some limitations. Also, bikes with fenders can sometimes be a bit tricky depending on how they sit on the hook. Another small thing is spacing. Even though the swivel helps a lot, you still need to plan how you install multiple mounts so your handlebars don't clash. It's not difficult, but it does require a bit of thinking before drilling holes into your wall. Overall though, I genuinely think this is one of the most practical upgrades you can make if you own multiple bikes or just want a cleaner space. It's sturdy, space-saving, and actually makes your daily routine easier. No more tripping over bikes or trying to untangle them every time you need one. If you want to check the current deal, click the link below for best price. For what it offers, especially in a 4-pack, it's a pretty solid value and definitely cheaper than most premium bike storage systems out there. After using this for a while, I can confidently say it's one of those products that just makes life a little simpler. Your space looks better, your bikes stay protected, and everything feels more organized without much effort.